Hello, hi, hello, Yella. I'm back on a little bit of a somber note. I've had this, it's been weighing on me a little bit, and I've been having chats with my friends. It's gonna be annoying, I'm sorry. Some chats with my friends about it only because I remember not too long ago when everybody and their mama was team hustle this and team no sleep, and as a young entrepreneur, I'm kind of seeing fucking flames. I've never really, this has always been my one thing. Like, I was always going to go this route. Like, I never wanted to do anything else. And like, so being an entrepreneur was always something that was going to happen to me. Like, it's whatever. It was never a trend or anything like that. I know Beyonce's telling you all to quit your jobs, right? While she actively does hers. Don't do it. I mean, don't do it now, guys. Like, it is rough out here. But like, the conversation I guess I want to have with you guys is what a difficult time I've had just like engaging on social media on my work account, because I follow on my work account. I made a conscious decision to follow other work accounts in the same line of work as me, but also like just other young people who look like me in business in other spheres who are thriving. I needed to draw on that for inspiration to see that we're young, we're black, we're talented, we're pushing this thing. So I made that decision a long time ago. I tend to follow a lot of like business accounts, right? Or people who are just doing their thing, like hustling out there. And what used to feed me, that used to be something that inspires me, is now doing quite the opposite. I feel like it's making me feel like I'm the problem because I'm feeling stagnant, because my engagement is not as well and my account is not growing. It's making me feel like something is wrong with me, right? So it's done quite the opposite in the last little bit, coinciding with all the price hikes with like the ingredients I use to make my bakes. And so it's been very interesting to see how little, or maybe I'm not existing in those spaces, but I don't know if we don't feel safe, but we're not having the conversation of how when you start a business as a young black person without the backing or the cushion of well-off parents who can help facilitate you in making this work, and you essentially having to get it out the fucking mud, and the insecurity that you experience, the financial insecurity when certain numbers, in age approach, that 25 hits and you're like, okay, I still have a little bit more, but even as that 25 is approaching, if you start a little bit earlier and you have your mates around you, they've just graduated traditional careers, entry-level jobs, they're purchasing cars, they're doing this, and you're just out there grafting, trying to make it make sense. It is not fucking easy. It's not fucking easy. It is so, I'm at a point where I've had to tell friends in the last couple of months that they might have to prepare themselves for me not showing up for things anymore, because I've been ignoring my feelings about what it is I experience when I come away from situations where we're celebrating somebody's achievements. I can be fully present for a friend who is doing well. I can celebrate them in that moment. I want them to do well. I don't want us to be in this ship together going down. But after I leave the dinner or the party or whatever and I'm at home, I start, like, that underachieving thing starts to set in, and it fucks with you. And I'm sure this isn't just something that's exclusive to when when you're an entrepreneur, but the space is just on there. Everybody's just acting like they're okay. Like, I look around and I'm like, everybody looks like they're fine. Like, people are fine. It's just you, bitch. Like, it's just you who isn't fine. So when I have these conversations and somebody's like, oh no, I'm also going through that. Oh no, I'm also feeling like the pinch, you're like, oh, okay, so it's not just me. It does something. So I guess I'm saying this to encourage people to be a safe space for that friend that you know is not doing quite. You know when your friend is lagging behind. You know when they're not hitting those markers of success at age 30. Have this, right? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm just saying this is something I'm going through. I'm very appreciative of my friends because all my friends are a safe space for me to go and be like, I'm really not okay. And they've created room for me to celebrate them and still express how I feel left behind without conflating things. And I feel very fortunate for that. But it's difficult terrain to maneuver. But I just thought we should have this chat about how it's fucking rough out here. Cooking oil is the price of I don't know what, like bedroom suits. You got an uncle in a him. It's fucking expensive. Like a 20-liter bucket of cooking oil is 950 rands. Why? How did we get here? But that's all I wanted to say, you guys. Nothing crazy. This is how I'm feeling, and that's all I wanted to share. Bye, you guys.